Are you missing being umpire or happy with the new responsibilities?
Or an activity when you leave it. I miss the camaraderie, I miss the teamwork, I miss being part of, the excitement of international cricket. The most challenging, look, I think Test cricket's the most challenging because it does test you physically and mentally.
Was there extra pressure in India-Pakistan match?
For me, it was about keeping it simple, trying not to lose my focus around just doing my job and just watching the ball and just counting to six and just giving the right decisions and being able to focus.
Anything in Urdu for Pakistani fans?
एक दो तीन चार पाँच छः over.
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम, अस्सलाम वालेकुम। मैं हूं सलीम खालिक और आप लोग देख रहे हैं प्रोग्राम क्रिकेट कॉर्नर। क्रिकेटर से तो हम आपकी मुलाकात कराते ही रहते हैं। आज हमने एक अंपायर को मदऊ किया है, उनका नाम है साइमन टॉफल। ऑस्ट्रेलिया से हमें ज्वाइन करेंगे। आईसीसी की जानिब से मुसलसल 5 बरस वो बेस्ट अंपायर का अवार्ड जीत चुके हैं। अब अंपायरिंग उन्होंने को छोड़ दी है, लेकिन वो आईसीसी अकेडमी और आईसीसी के लिए काम करते रहते हैं। हाल ही में उन्होंने आईसीसी के लिए एक ऑनलाइन कोर्स जो है वो भी शुरू किया है, जिसमें नौजवान अंपायर जो हैं जो हिस्सा ले सकते हैं। तो साइमन से हम पूछेंगे उनकी दौरे पाकिस्तान की यादें, आजकल उनकी क्या मसरूफियात हैं, और अंपायरिंग करियर के हवाले से भी जानने की कोशिश करेंगे। तो बातचीत का आगाज करते हैं। Hi Simon, thanks for your time. Tell something about the ICC Umpire Accreditation program that you have started.
Yeah, sure. Look, thank you for that. Look, so it's an exciting program for umpiring because it's really not laws based. It really has a lot of things to offer new umpires, but also existing umpires. The first 2 courses, the online components for introduction and level 1, are really designed to give the umpires the resources they've been seeking. So there's a lot of componentry around match preparation, conflict resolution, technique, managing the game, but also really just trying to give them the insights and the tools to be able to benchmark their skills against best practice. And because it's an online course, people can log on and log off whenever they like. They can do it at their own pace. They can redo the course if they're not successful the first time. So it's not pass or fail. It's really a case of helping everyone become a better umpire and enjoy their craft.
Are you missing being umpire or happy with the new responsibilities?
Oh, look, there's things you miss about a job or an activity when you leave it. I miss the camaraderie, I miss the teamwork, I miss being part of, the excitement of international cricket. But I don't miss all the travel and time away, and I certainly don't miss the scrutiny. But I've had my time. I've managed to do what I wanted to do, and I've found other things that I'm extremely passionate about. So it's really enjoying the opportunity to put back into the game and to help the next generation.
You made a name for yourself in umpiring. Which were the most difficult matches in your officiate?
Well, they've all got their own challenge. There's no doubt about that. The most challenging, look, I think Test cricket's the most challenging because it does test you physically and mentally, and it really throws up a lot of unique situations that you have to be able to work your way through. But Test cricket for me is the ultimate form of the game, and outside of that, probably some India-Pakistan matches might come to mind with a lot of scrutiny, expectation, and analysing by a lot of armchair experts.
Was there extra pressure in India-Pakistan matches?
I tried not to feel that extra pressure. I think realistically, you can certainly fall into that trap, where there's a lot of scrutiny placed on those games and a heightened awareness of how important the match is. But for me, it was about keeping it simple, trying not to lose my focus around just doing my job and just watching the ball and just counting to six and just giving the right decisions and being able to focus, on the game in front of you. So I think if you can sort of keep it simple, it certainly helps. But, when I did that first series back in 2004, when India met Pakistan after a long period of time, you couldn't help but be distracted. You've got people outside of hotels with machine guns guarding you and, presidential security. So it's not a game of cricket sometimes when you think about it that way.
Former cricketers are also now taking the umpiring job. Who are good, cricketers or non-cricketers?
Well, look, statistically, I can tell you that the umpires get it right more than 93% of the time, and the players under DRS probably get their appeals about 25% correct. So I think statistically we know who the better umpires are, but that doesn't stop the odd player wanting to be an umpire from square leg or second slip or first slip.
How was your experience of umpiring in Pakistan, and how did you feel when you came during PSL?
Look, I've always enjoyed my umpiring in Pakistan. You know, it was probably one of the countries I'd go to at least a couple of times of the year when I was on the elite panel. So I really enjoyed that. Of course, we had that terrible incident back in 2009 that really affected, I suppose, a lot of us directly, but also some of our umpiring colleagues and obviously security forces and our driver on the day. So that was certainly a sad day for cricket in Pakistan. But having been back to PSL a couple of years ago now to visit and do some work with Dr. Kashif Ansari around donating blood and some of his charity work, it's certainly great to be part of that, and really enjoyed getting back to Karachi then.
Your views on Pakistan umpires?
My views on Pakistan? What do you mean by that?
Umpires, like Aleem Dar.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, look, they've proven themselves to be really good umpires. Ahsan Raza, I've known for a long time. Certainly a very, very competent and a very outstanding umpire. I think he holds the record now for probably the most number of T20 matches officiated. So that's certainly been a really good achievement on his behalf. And Aleem Dar, who's now got the world record and the number of test matches officiated, of course. But I think the challenge now for us is, well, where are the future Pakistan umpires coming from?
Has technology made the job of umpires easier or harder?
Oh, it depends which way you look at it. Some people might say it's easier because most decisions are going to the third umpire now. Some might say it's harder because you get more instant feedback and higher scrutiny. So it really depends upon I suppose, the way that you look at technology. But my view is that it should be there to support us, not replace us.
Okay. Is umpiring a thankless job?
Thankless job?
Yeah.
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I don't think you go into umpiring to be necessarily thanked or appreciated or to receive accolades or awards. You go in to do your best and, contribute to the game. But it's one of those sorts of activities that when you do well, no one says anything. And when you make a mistake, of course, everyone's an expert. So perhaps I can understand that view, but it's an incredibly rewarding thing to do. It's not for everyone, and that's why within the accreditation course at the ICC Academy, we're trying to help people really face those challenges and really enjoy that chosen contribution to cricket.
Has there ever been any interesting incident on the field during your
umpiring? It was only recently with the passing of Andrew Symonds that I reflected upon. One of the funniest moments I had on the cricket field was when a streaker decided to invade the pitch in one of our games, and Andrew was at the non-strikers end, and as the streaker got towards me, Andrew decided to drop the shoulder and basically knock him over with a really big tackle. That was probably one of the funniest moments I've had on the field, but unfortunately it was only a memory to mind with the sad passing of Andrew, and our condolences and thoughts go out to his friends, family and teammates accordingly.
Anything in Urdu for Pakistani fans?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over. I really miss my chai. I miss my chicken handi, and I miss obviously the warmthness that the Pakistan people have afforded me over my many years of umpiring in Pakistan. Shukriya.
Thank you very much. शुक्रिया. साइमन टॉफल की गुफ्तगू आपने सुनी. उन्होंने बताया कि किस तरह पाक भारत मैचों में एम्पायर्स को भी दबाव का सामना करना पड़ता है और जो एक्स्ट्रा सिक्योरिटी होती है उस वजह से कभी कभी क्रिकेट से बढ़कर ही माहौल लगता है. दौरे पाकिस्तान की यादें भी उन्होंने ताज़ा की. अलीम डार और एहसन रज़ा के हवाले से भी अच्छे अल्फाज उन्होंने अदा किए. फिर इंशाल्लाह किसी और गेस्ट के साथ आपसे मुलाकात होगी. अल्लाह हाफ़िज़.